Thanks for spending your Friday afternoon with, well, when we look at tonight. This could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
So the Timberwolves win the tip. So here's the Clippers starting group. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Wall in at the point guard position. Edwards played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
Now here's Wall. George outside. Pass to Leonard. The three ball from the arc. George, no good.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Russell to pass to Gobert. Here's Prince. Here's Edwards. Wall covering. Now Towns. Clock at 6. Offline with a three.
When you think about a rough moment in Kawhi Leonard's career, that had to have come around 2021, that season-ending injury in the playoffs that kept him out of the entire 22 season.
Now here's George. The kick out to Wall. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Well, we're glad, though, that Leonard took the time to fully recover, Brett.
At BA, you have to prioritize your health as a player. Kawhi has had his scares throughout his career, but him being fully healthy is going to help him unleash his full game on any opponent. So getting him back to 100% a priority for him and the team.
Now here's Russell. Pass to Towns. Outside Edwards. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
This is who Towns is. An unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
The last couple of seasons, the Clippers have shot the lights out from deep, Brett.
Oh, man, they've been unbelievable. Over 41% back in that 21 season. That led the NBA. So they got a nice collection of shooters on this Clippers team, and it helps when you have Paul George and Kawhi Leonard play to create great shooting opportunities. So lots of guys that can hurt you from deep.
Now here's Russell. Pass to Towns. Oh, that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And he's going for the oop here.
And being that Wall is a point guard, it's his responsibility to facilitate. Just a terrific dime right there.
Russell against Wall. Russell to pass to Edwards. To the left wing. Pass to Russell. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
Well, Russell's such a natural scorer and capable of connecting just about anywhere.
Russell against Wall. The kick out to Morris. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Russell with the ball. Checked by Wall. Russell to pass to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Wall against Russell. Now here's Wall. Defense is right there. Out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Outside Russell. Now Towns. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And it's powered home by Towns.
Woo! The whole arena felt packed. Towns can just be merciless on offense.
Wall, the pass to Morris. Back to Wall. Out to Leonard. Let's go with a three. Not going to go that time. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Here's Zubac. Got a piece of it.
Such a good defender, Taurean Prince. Physical, good lateral movement, and has the tools there to snuff out a shot.
Towns up top, guarded by Morris. And it's powered home by Towns.
So courageous, taking it right to the defender.
Oh, this dude knows how to finish in traffic. Wow. Now here's Wall. Leonard outside. Back to Wall. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Russell. And they're on the break. And he lobs it up top. And then Russell with the dunk.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Leonard with the ball. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And it looks like they are going to review.
The previous play is under review.
Get the basket off in time or not.
And after seeing it now in slow-mo, I definitely think he was late with it.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And the ruling is in. The call stands. No bucket. So no change in the score as we end the quarter. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The T-Wolves on top, up by 8. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Minnesota?
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now, that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
On the floor for the Clippers, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court, and it's Wall in at the 1.
Sometimes tough to get out to that corner, and Kawhi sat there and made the defense stretch out.
Pass to Towns. Got a piece of it. George with a steal. Out to Leonard. Stolen by Russell. George against Towns. To the wing on the left. Now Russell. Here's Towns. Shot clock at 6. Here's Russell. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? You don't give them a charge. I prefer the no call. I like that idea.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Towns against Morris. Outside Edwards. Back to Towns. 4 on the clock. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
I like seeing Towns be aggressive from deep. He knows his teammates want him to shoot from there.
Russell against Wall. Pass to Leonard. The three is up. And good. Coming on the assist by Wall. Leonard's got 9.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Here's Prince. It's stolen by Leonard. George with it from outside the arc. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Yeah, you got to get the ball to PG whenever he's roaming around outside that arc. Incredible.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
It's Edwards with a drive, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And he drops the first. And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement.
Wall against Russell. Wall, the pass to Leonard. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
So smooth. The little pump fake, get the defender in the air. As if Leonard wasn't hard enough to cover, he's adding that to his game.
And Leonard drops them both.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Outside Edwards. Back to Russell. 6 to shoot. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. Free throw good, Edwards. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Outside Wall. The kick out to Morris. Back to Wall. Leonard up top. He's got 11. And the Clippers miss again.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Towns against Leonard. Towns passes to Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go from 11. The shot by Towns, no good. The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. That's good from Wall on the assist by Leonard.
Not sure when Kawhi saw him, but the fact is he did, and he delivered. It's a great pass.
Russell against Wall. The kick out to Edwards. No good, a bit long that time. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to George. Launches a 3. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
And that really has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Grab, these second chance buckets could be what this game comes down to.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Now here's Edwards. Here's Towns. Off with the layup.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The T-Wolves on top. They're up by 2. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
The Clippers trail. We've got McDaniels, Jordan McLaughlin out there with Jalen Noel. Then there's Kyle Anderson, and it's Reed in at center, filling out the middle. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Covington, no good. And Let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. He's off on the second. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter.
I know this much about Robert Covington. You'll never find him short on effort. This is a high-energy guy on both ends of the floor.
And he dunks it down.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Pass to Batum. Powell outside. Back to Batum. 5 on the clock. Powell outside. Now here's Jackson to the paint. Here's Batum. It's tipped.
Good intensity on defense. Kyle Anderson using the length that time and timing it well to get the rejection.
Minnesota in the lead. Well, Brent, any team loves to have a guy like Covington setting an example with his all-out play.
Yeah, B.A., you know how there are guys that bring along everybody with their offensive game? Covington does that with the defense. He's out there, he gives effort, he dives on the floor, he's going for loose balls, and all of a sudden the energy of the team is right behind Robert Covington's defense.
Jackson outside. Deflected. Here's McDaniels looking for his first basket, still in this one. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. There's Noel. The rebound by Jackson. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Kicks it out to Kennard from deep. Sinks it from distance.
Kennard has such good mechanics with the way he shoots it. The moment that ball is in motion, it looks good.
Anderson with a screen on Jackson. Pass to Anderson. Got a hand on it. Powell outside. Lots of room. Count the basket.
And passes like that demonstrate just how much Kennard is a team-oriented player.
Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jackson. Another miss by Minnesota.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Kicks it out to Kennard. Jackson outside. Batum outside. Powell outside. Pass to Covington. Kicks it out to Jackson. This for the tie. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Out to the wing. Outside, Anderson. Stolen by Jackson. In transition, here come the Clippers. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. Kennard's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. McDaniels passes to Reed. Misses from short range. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Here's Kennard. Three-pointer, no good. The Timberwolves shooting has been great, 57%, and finding ways to score consistently. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second team foul.
And he makes the first. And that's good as he hits both shots. 1:09 left in the third quarter.
Timberwolves foul. Jordan McLaughlin. First personal foul. First team foul.
It's Powell on the wing. McDaniels covering. McDaniels against Powell. Here's Batum. And a nice finish on the layup.
Batum's 6'8", but really sneaky with those long arms. Can go inside and score.
Here's McLaughlin. Powell covers. Pass to McLaughlin. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Daniels. Gets an open look and hits it. And the Timberwolves lead by 4. Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Oh, it's stolen. Out to the right wing. Anderson with it. Guarded by Batum. Pass to Noel. Now here's Reed. Covered by Covington. Just 5 to shoot. Reed in the post.
And Covington putting in the work right now on the defensive end.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. And so in the game for Los Angeles, Jackson and Kennard, the guards. Nicholas Batum out there with Robert Covington. And it's Powell in at the 3. Powell outside. Back to Jackson. Kennard on the wing. Pass to Covington. Now Powell. From the elbow. Reed with the rebound.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there.
Substitution on the board.
Edwards against George. Now here's Edwards. Defense right on him. Missed inside. Out to Leonard. Three-pointer. No luck on that one. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Gobert against Zubats. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
Russell against Wall. Pass to Morris. That three's off the mark. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. And here's Russell. Now Towns. Back to Russell. Towns with the ball from outside the arc. It's rebounded by George.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Wall, the pass to Zubats. Morris for 3. He buries it from 3. Morris has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Russell with the ball. To the right side. Prince down low. Leonard defending. Shot clock at 6. Shot is good by Edwards. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
George outside. And the layup is good off the glass.
That's why you turn to Paul George. These moments are for PG.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Pass to Towns. Back to Russell. Takes it inside. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Towns, that's good.
Look at Towns asserting himself inside. He knows he can muscle his way to a shot anytime.
George against Edwards. Out to Leonard. Jacks up a 3. Edwards pulls it in. For Minnesota, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the 4th. A minute 22 left in the 4th. Russell with the ball, and it's Leonard picking him up. passes to Russell. Here's Prince. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
And you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
Ball against Russell. Pass to Towns. Lets it go. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
And great job to establish position and square up.
.43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Russell. Outside Edwards to the left side wing. Towns passes to Edwards. 5 on the clock. Towns is screen on George. Edwards can't hit.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
It's George on the wing. No good on the triple. And Edwards slams it in.
Sometimes it's the simple play that's most effective. D'Lo with a nice assist.
And so it's Minnesota with the W. This one was in the bout.
say does that star-spangled
You know, Greg, when you look at these rosters, both teams have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubats. And it's Wall in at the point. Now here's Wall. Dishes to Leonard. And there's the drive. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Of course, there's some pretty cool stories right there about Kawhi Leonard and what he has done in the community.
There really are, Kevin. And think about it. When he wins the Defensive Player of the Year award, that comes with a car. And instead of using it for his own personal use, he donated that to a children's welfare charity. This is the same guy who gave 1 million backpacks to kids in need in Los Angeles. Just a few of the things he does for his community.
Now here's Paul. Leonard with the steal. So the wing on the left. Here's Wall. A beautiful reverse layup.
While he is deliberate, Kawhi Leonard reads the defense and knows when and where to put a pass. That was beautifully done.
Paul against Wall. Paul dishes to Booker. At the top of the key, Bridges. 6 to shoot. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Such a smart offensive player. Mikal Bridges assertive and focused when he gets this close.
George against Booker. George passes to Leonard. Out to Morris. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. George. And George with the stuff.
That's a play that's all about positioning. Paul George has the elevation to make it easy.
Booker dishes to Ayton. Booker against George. Here's Ayton. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
They get the rebound. He gets it in there.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Wall against Paul. Here's Booker, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
That's just superior balance from the crafty guard. If you allow Devin Booker to get close, he's going to draw your contact.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena, the only NBA team to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Now here's Wall. Out to Morris. Launches it. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 1. Here's Johnson. Back to Booker. Ball outside.
2 minutes.
Bridges against George. Ayton. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every... Oh, my goodness! Wow. What a play!
Just a spectacular move. This guy, John Wall, is a nightmare to contain.
Paul kicks to Booker. Passes it to Ayton. On the wing, Johnson. Lets the 3 fly. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And here's George. Fires from deep. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Suns have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Outside, George. Here's the 3. No good that time. And Phoenix the other way now. Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And it's George finishing it off.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Booker outside. Johnson for 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Suns ahead, leading by just 2. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Wall in at the point. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the 2 defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. You see those 2 boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the 2 defenders on the elbows. That's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
Out to Morris. Nobody near George. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. George has got 7.
Well, Paul George, so dangerous from beyond the arc. You better get a hand up and contest.
Paul looking over the floor. Driving in. Kicks it out to Johnson. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. And Ayton throws it down.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Nifty move. And he sinks the layup. Paul's got his first basket.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
And Leonard gets it to go.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Paul outside. Kicks it to Booker. Leonard against Bridges. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Bridges has got it all tied up now for Phoenix. And great, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
Summer of 2014, Doris. Paul George suffering a leg injury playing for the national team.
Kevin, I remember that injury like it was yesterday. There were many, including me, who wondered whether Paul George could ever be the same guy. And amazingly, he puts in all the necessary work, and I think has come back better. That is a huge credit to his work ethic and his grit.
Booker dishes to Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. And Ayton throws it down.
This guy, a relentless force on the glass. DeAndre Ayton going to work and getting the putback.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Right side, Wall kicks it out to Leonard. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Morris a screen, and Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got 7 points in the game.
Well, he's got size and he has touch. It makes interior scoring easy for Kawhi Leonard.
Paul passes to Johnson. Paul kicks to Ayton. Down low, and Ayton throws it down.
Well, Mr. Ayton decides, why just lay it up when you can finish with authority?
And so George will bring it up for the Clippers. The kick out to Wall. Outside Leonard. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. On the wing, Johnson. 3-pointer. Rebound by the Clippers.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
George against Booker. Now the pass to Zubac. And stolen by Ayton. And now here's Johnson. And it's Johnson again missing. The Clippers have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. George dishes to Morris. George passes to Morris. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the paint, Wall finds Leonard. Some solid defense from Ayton.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Here's Paul. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got 4 assists in the game. Leonard with no one around. Nailed from three-point land. 10 points for him.
Boy, to think back in college, the three-point shot was a real struggle for Kawhi Leonard. Now it's become a strength.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. You look at Paul George in this game, guys. He's been everywhere.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
This guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
George and Johnson are on the block. Cameron Payne is out there with Landry Shamet. And it's Lee in at the 3 slot. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Now the Clippers trading last season for Norman Powell. And as they say, Greg, the rich get richer.
Yeah, an excellent two-way player. Their wing depth becoming the envy of the league. And he's just coming into his prime. So he fits the timeline of their star.
Just 4 to shoot. Shamet, that one no good. Good D by Covington. Here's Powell. And Lee pulls it down. Suns trail by 3. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Johnson the pass to Lee. And Lee with the stuff.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Here's Powell into the lane. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. And the Clippers lead by 3.
Put it on the deck, get by the defender. Norman Powell on the dribble drive. Okay, I see it.
Pass to Shamet. Back to Payne. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Covington. Clippers leading by 3. And the dunk by Jackson.
What we know about Reggie Jackson is he loves attacking in transition. You give him room to run, this guy's lethal.
Payne kicks to Lee. Back to Payne. Out to Lee. Now here's Payne. He's tightly guarded. Shoots over Powell. And too long on the shot.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Outside for Batum. Covington in the corner. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Kennard up top. Again, Los Angeles.
Well, guys who are known as shooters are always ready on the catch. Luke Kennard, rise and fire.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Kicks it out to Johnson. Back to Shamet. Out to the wing. Payne with it. And Batum picks him up defensively. Here's Shamet. Phoenix no good that time either.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Outside Batum. Back to Covington. Outside Batum. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
You know, possessions like that will help them feel good going into that final quarter.
And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Andre Ayton's checked in for Saric. Bridges comes in for Lee. Booker, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. And Chris Paul subbed in for Payne. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Jay Crowder's checked in for Cameron Johnson. 1:02 left in the third. Wall passes to Leonard. Outside, George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wall dishes to Leonard. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. Leonard's got the lead up to 13 now for Los Angeles. Here's Booker, and they get it, and the layup is up and in. Booker's got 7 points in the game.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
Booker against George. Three-pointer. No good. Shot missing. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Bridges finds Booker. Driving the lane. And the dunk by Booker.
That was an explosive move by Devin Booker. Decks it and finishes.
Wall looking for an opening. Out to Morris. The tray. Good on the triple. Morris has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost...
And so it's Los Angeles. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he slice would be wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Setting the floor for the Clippers, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Wall in at the point guard position. And it's Wall with the ball for Los Angeles. Outside, George. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got his fourth assist in this one.
Well, Paul George's been cooking all night. The defense has nothing for him right now.
And Booker kicks to Bridges. Booker looking around. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Outside Leonard. And another three for the Clippers.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Crowder. He doesn't hit that one. Good work defensively by Morris. Clippers leading by 18. From deep, George. And another three for the Clippers.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Kicks it out to Booker. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
How about that? Devin Booker says anything you can do, I can do better. 3 in the books.
Pass to Leonard. Puts up a 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Bridges, no one around him. Another 3 for Phoenix.
How about the range from Mikal Bridges? Not intimidated by the extra distance.
Wall against Paul. Passes to Morris. Back to Wall. And here's Leonard from 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Well, you look at Kawhi's career, one of the first things he did was work on his consistency from the free throw line. Why? Because he's excellent at drawing contact.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Paul George with the steal. .146 left to play here in the fourth. Shot clock at 5. A 3 from Leonard. Los Angeles with another miss. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise. And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Los Angeles.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket, didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Kawhi Leonard.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Phoenix has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Ball outside. At the top of the key, Bridges. Here's Ayton. hits the three-point bomb.
And this is something Aiden has to keep developing. In this era, big men have to possess an outside jumper.
George with the ball. 20 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Fires the three. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Clippers lead by 18.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Here's Paul. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This one, thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Wall in at the one.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
The three, George. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. And there's the lob. And then Morant with the dunk.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
Outside Wall. Kicks it to George. Takes the three. That shot is off. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Morant with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. Pass to Brooks. Morris against Bane. Outside Morant. Left side Bane. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Jackson, and there's the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Using a variety of moves, Jackson can put it on the floor in space, in transition, or on closeouts.
And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
Outside Morant. Pass to Bane. The three. Nails it from 3.
Beautiful mechanics from Desmond Bane. Doesn't need much time to get his shot off.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Now here's Morris. Let's go with a 3. Adams grabs the miss. Morant, pass to Brooks. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Great vision by John Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
Outside Wall. Pass to Zubats. Leonard outside. Launches it. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Once a weakness, Leonard's three-point shot is now a strength. A sharp weapon in his arsenal.
Bane with a screen on Leonard. Now here's Bane. And here's Jackson, guarded by Morris. Outside for Morant. Right side Wall.
2 minutes remaining in the
Pass to Zubats. And the basket's good with the assist from Wall.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
1:46 left in the first quarter. Here's Adams. Oh, sweet move. And he lays it in.
Watch how Adams puts his physique to work, grinding up the defense and finding an inside shot.
George against Bane. Now here's George, guarded closely. Morant against Wall. Out to Leonard. Fires for 3. And it's Bane with the rebound. Memphis leading. Brooks with it. Guarded now by George. Outside for Morant. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
Nice stroke by Morant. You love to see him drain the 3 a little bit more.
And here's Wall. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Morris passes to Leonard. The three-pointer off the mark.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
George with a steal. Down low. And the dunk by Leonard.
And boy, Kawhi is the perfect target. The big reach, get to the pass, and the great hands on the catch.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Morant against Leonard. Morant, the pass to Jackson, and he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Here's Wall. George outside. Leonard with a screen on Bane. Just 3 on the clock. And George lays it in.
With his great length and skill, Paul George has no trouble getting points in the paint.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Grizzlies out in front, up 3. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Grizzlies.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point, doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court, and it's Wall in at the point. Adams with a screen on Leonard. Morant with it.
Oh, wait a second. As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
You know, thinking about the Clippers' history, those Lob City days really stand out, Smitty.
Yes, B.A., one of the most fun eras in recent NBA history. Blake and DeAndre throwing down alley-oops from CP3. That team had their own style, attitude. I love watching that Lob City group play. He doesn't need much time to get his shot off. Paul George is a dependable catch-and-shoot option.
Here's Bane. Pass to Adams. Jackson down low. He's working on Morris. And they'll keep possession. The Clippers trail. Wall on the attack. And it's all tied up. Wall's got his first basket.
Still possesses impressive quickness. When Wall charges inside, he's tough to stop from scoring.
From deep, Morant. The Clippers grab the miss. In transition, here come the Clippers. And the dunk by Leonard.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Pass to Jackson. Now Adams. To end the run. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
And George launches it from deep. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got 4 rebounds now. And the dunk by Leonard.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
The Clippers in the lead. Oh, stolen by Morant. Here's Adams. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
Possibly the strongest guy in the league, Steven Adams forces defenses to be assertive with him.
In the past, you'd see coaches use the fire and brimstone approach. We don't see that much anymore, Smitty.
No, times have changed. It's still okay to get emotional and do some hard coaching, but now you have to stay in control, or sometimes you will lose the players' respect.
Out of bounds, it'll be Memphis's ball.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. From deep, Bane. And another miss by Memphis. The Clippers have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Leonard against Brooks. Now George. He's got 5. Clock at 6. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Brooks against Leonard. Morris outside. Pass to George. Shot clock at 5. Into the lane. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist. Morris has got 3 assists in the game.
So slippery when he's driving the ball. Paul George makes it look easy.
A true utility player, Smitty. Marcus Morris brings a diverse skill set to the court.
He does. Marcus is a hard-nosed, gritty defender who can play either forward spot or even center at times. Plus, he's a reliable scorer and a solid three-point shooter.
And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Outside Morant. From deep three-point range. No luck on that one. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Leonard. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And coming into the league, Kawhi Leonard was viewed as a raw prospect, a solid athlete and defender, but someone that needed to work on his jumper.
And Leonard drops them both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Outside Bane. Beyond the arc. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
A stellar shooter from downtown. All Bane needs is a little space, and he's ready to fire.
George against Bane. George passes to Leonard. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a 3-point play. That's on Steven Adams. So Memphis ends up going with a new group.
Seems like every year Kawhi Leonard averages around 6 or 7 free throws a game, about the same as KD and LeBron.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And he lobs it up to the rim. Zubac with the steal. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. The kick out to Morris from the arc. Connects from downtown. And the Clippers lead by 8.
Excellent pass, PG-13, keeping his eyes up, using his vision.
Pass to Green. And so it's Kawhi Leonard making highlights for the Los Angeles Clippers. Thanks very much, Allie.
22. The Clippers. 30.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Tyus Jones is out there with John Conchar. Then it's Green. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Williams in at the power forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Love the hustle from Robert Covington, making his presence felt in transition.
Here's Conchar. Outside Jones. Three-pointer. Powell pulls it in.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
In terms of offense, the Clippers have been up and down in recent years. When they're healthy, they're dangerous. When they're not, it's a struggle.
Pass to Clark. Soft touch off the glass.
And he's looking to get on a roll here to start the second half.
That was a good play call, attacking with the right guy in the right situation.
And Smitty, with the Clippers, it shows how important depth is to an NBA offense.
Yeah, you know this. It's great to have a powerful first unit. But if your second unit can't carry its weight, it's a fragile situation.
Jones finds Green. Back to Jones. Pass to Conchar. Launches a three. Drains the triple. Conchar's got his first 3 points of the game.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Jackson, the pass to Covington. Powell outside. 6 to shoot. The 3 is up. Grizzlies with the rebound. Outside, Green. And here we go, the Clippers on the move. Here's Covington. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Opposing defenders know what Robert Covington is capable of, giving him no room.
At the line for 2.
It's both from the stripe. The Grizzlies have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Outside Jones. Pass to Conchar. Takes a 3. Hits the trifecta. Conchar's got 6 points.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Now here's Jackson. Powell outside. He shoots it. Can't hit that one. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Outside, Williams. And he's going for the lob. Green against Kennard. Green, the pass to Jones. Here's Conchar. 5 to shoot. Pass to Clark. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Here's Williams. Batum pulls it in. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Up top, Jackson, defended by Jones. And the dunk by Jackson.
Quick off his feet, the long arms, easy jam for Jackson.
And there's 1:38 left in the third quarter. And a miss there on the triple. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Batum gets the bucket.
Nice find by Luke. Shows good vision in both half court and in transition.
Here's Conchar. 6 points for him. Stolen by Kennard. Oh, there's the alley. And stolen by Williams. Clark with it, guarded by Covington. Pass to Conchar. On the wing, Jones. Clark, nice persistence to tip it back in. Clark's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. Jackson outside. Here's Powell, just 5 on the clock. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Here's Williams. On the wing, Conchar. Powell against Green. Pass to Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanting to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here. Kennard outside for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Kennard's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. From deep.
I like when Kennard hustles on deep. He's capable of making a difference on that end.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter, just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. The Clippers in the lead. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Wall in at the point. Here's Wall. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Substitution on the court.
Leonard for 3. And that comes off the assist by Morris.
What an effort from Kawhi so far on offense. He's working hard and finding plenty of shots.
Jackson with a screen on Leonard. Morant, no good. So it's the Clippers now. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. They get it back. Great positioning on the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Bain with a screen on Leonard. Morant.
Wow! Crazy good!
What body control from Morant. Able to take the hit and power through it all.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Pass to Leonard. Oh, stolen by Morant. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Three-pointer, Brooks. It's stolen by Wall. Leonard on the wing. Pounded by Morant. And the basket by Leonard. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
Yeah, one thing I think they should continue doing is attacking the break, because right now this defense has no answer for them when they do this.
How can you not love a player like Ja Morant? Came into the NBA ready to prove himself and just keeps getting better.
And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Outside Wall. Out to Leonard. 4 on the clock. Fires the three. The Grizzlies pull it in. Outside Morant. Brooks outside. Puts up a three. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got his 5th assist in this one.
So many teams are loading up on big wings who can shoot it. Dylan Brooks, he fits that bill.
George passes to Wall. Back to George. Outside Wall. Back to George. There's the triple. The shot that time not on target for Memphis. They've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Bain finds Brooks. Now Morant. Wall covering. Adams with a screen on Wall. Pass to Bain. Fires the three. Sends it home from three-point land.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
And it has them in a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
George passes to Leonard. The kick out to Wall. Back to Leonard. Counted. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
So many tools in the bag for Kawhi. Foul line down. He's very hard to stop.
Morant against Leonard. Here's the three. Morant, no good. The Clippers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Pass to Morris. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter. Leonard against Brooks. And Kawhi Leonard gets the three. And now an 11-point Clipper lead.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
We all know he's a good shooter. But from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space. But that does make it a tougher shot.
The three ball. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Morant against Wall. Leonard outside. deep three-point range. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant with it. From deep, the long-distance three is buried.
Boy, if Morant's going to hit from there, I don't know how you guard him.
So the Clippers win it. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaFleur.
UK Sports brings you the NBA. So the Timberwolves win the tip. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. The backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Edwards. Towns kicks to Russell. Back to Towns. Five on the clock. Releases. And he starts out with a miss in this one. Hey, guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns has had?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
Now Edwards, following the miss by Marcus Morris from deep.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result. You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive, but recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
Now, here is George. Good on the three-point shot.
With a few 40% seasons from deep, George has become one of the top three-point shooters in the game.
And here's Russell. Dishes it to Edwards. Back to Russell. Out to Edwards. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. And for the Timberwolves, Clark, getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise. Towns with the creativity and explosiveness.
Now, here's George. Passes it to Morris. Outside, George launches it. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Edwards passes to Towns. Over to the left wing. Russell with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
You know, with good form, a quick release, and a nice feel, Russell's comfortable in catch and shoot situations.
George passes to Morris. Edwards against Leonard. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Minnesota leading by 4. Outside, Towns. Back to Russell.
2 minutes remaining.
Kicks it out to Prince. Towns, high post. 6 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. And Russell gets it to go on the assist by Towns. Russell's got 6 points.
Towns showing you a willingness to want to make his teammates better with that pass there.
Pass to George. They need this. Buries it from three-point range. George has got his second basket.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Edwards. Russell. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
Clippers trail by 4. Wall looking for an opening. Kicks it out to Leonard from outside the arc. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Clippers have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Outside, Wall. The pass to George. Outside, Leonard. The kick out to Wall. 5 to shoot. A 3. Leonard, no luck. Timberwolves leading by 4. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Outside, Russell. Pass to Edwards. Out to Russell. Paul George with the steal. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. And Morris throws it down.
You know, after averaging just 1 assist per game as a rookie, George has really upgraded his passing game.
And here's Edwards from the arc. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. But and getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Timberwolves, what do you guys think?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Wall in at the point. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. The rebound by Paul George.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Now here's Wall. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Morris finds George. Shot clock at 6. From past the arc. The rebound by Prince. Minnesota in the lead. Clark, with the dramatic rise in three-point shooting, do you think the league will ever experiment with a 4-point shot?
I don't think so, Kevin. That's a bit gimmicky for me, but I'm somewhat old school and traditional. I think you could maybe test it out somewhere, maybe in the All-Star game or the G League. The league hasn't been shy about trying new things and seeing what works and what doesn't.
A 3 from Leonard, and again it's the Clippers missing. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here is Edwards. Out to Russell. Clock at 4. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Good work there as it goes. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
Boy, the former second overall pick has really worked on his passing. That was an outstanding find by Russell.
Kicks it out to Leonard. In the corner, George with it. And the Clippers miss again.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And the wide open shot from Morris. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Morris has got 5.
And this is in Morris's wheelhouse right here. Extremely fluid with the catch and release.
Outside Edwards. And that one is off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And it's George finishing it off.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And George kicks to Wall. Back to George. Passes it to Zubac with his first shot attempt. That one a little long.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
2 points. That one goes.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
Pass to Morris. A 3 from Leonard. Minnesota with the rebound. Towns with it. Guarded now by Morris. Russell dishes to Gobert. Shoots over Zubats. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And how about the play by Gobert there in the paint? Not afraid to get physical on his way to the basket.
Clippers trail by 6. Here's George. 8 points for him. Out to Morris. Will it go? That ball, nice speed that time from George. George has got 3 assists in the game. Russell against Wall. Russell passes to Prince. Paul George with the steal. There's 42 seconds left now here in the second. And there it is for him.
There's not much a defender can do when George decides to go up with the pull-up. I mean, you got to respect both his shooting and his driving ability because of his speed on the dribble.
Now, here is Russell. He has 6. And there's the pass to Prince. Back to Edwards. Timberwolves passing it around. Pass to Prince. 2 on the clock. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off inside. The Clippers trail. Outside Jackson. Powell, no one around him, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. Thank you, David. And whoop.
Your Clippers, 18. The Timberwolves, 19.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from George.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, McDaniels is out there with Anderson. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's Noel in at the 2. Here's McLaughlin. Here's Noel. Got a piece of it.
A capable defensive player. That wingspan of Batum, really an asset in blocking shots.
Back to Powell. Outside Covington. Shot clock at 5 for the lead. And that's good. Norman Powell for 3. Powell's got the lead up to 2 now for the Clippers. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. That'll be Minnesota as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Here's Noel. McDaniels in the post. Defended by Batum.
Batum does a nice job sticking his man and not giving him any airspace. Excellent defense.
Now here's Powell. He's covered closely. Batum finds Jackson. Those 3-pointers off the mark. So it's Minnesota now. Trailing by 2. To the wing right side. Here's Noel, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
Yeah, a little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
Here's Powell. After the basket by Minnesota. Hands it from downtown.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's McLaughlin, guarded by Jackson. Passes to McDaniels. Here's Noel. Lays it up off the glass. Noel's got 4 points in the quarter.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Jackson kicks the foul. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. And the Clippers lead by 4.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now, here's McDaniel. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Poke loose. Outside, Batum. Outside for Jackson. Foul for 3. That one's not going to go. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Pass to McLaughlin. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Back to McDaniel. Out left to the wing. There's the triple. Rebounded by Jackson. Los Angeles leading by 4. That's a 2 from Kennard. That one off the back iron and out.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Los Angeles. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Batum passes to Kennard. Takes the 3. The three-pointer is right on target. Kennard's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big-time mistake.
Anderson passes to McLaughlin. To the middle. McDaniels finds Anderson. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
The Clippers in the lead. Outside Jackson. Outside for Batum. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
The outside stroke of Batum, too nice. He knocks him down in bunches.
Up in time. Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. Well, we thought the
previous play is under review.
Officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Well, we have replay to get these big calls right.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Clippers lead. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up. Tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Wall in at the point. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Leonard with no one around. Bangs home the trifecta.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Wall against Russell. Towns for 3. Russell kicks to Towns. Out to Russell. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Guys, it's always good to see a young player start to mature in front of our eyes, and Russell has been that kind of guy. He's done a great job figuring out how to become a better leader.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Leonard looking over the floor. Outside for George. Back to Leonard. Lets the 3 fly. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. And the Clippers lead by 7.
That may not be his first choice, but Kawhi's not going to pass it up if it's there for him. Good decision to take the quick jumper off the catch.
And it's Towns penetrating. can't cash in from close range.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
The shot by George, no good.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he.
Ball with the steal. And stolen by Prince. And here's Edwards from the arc. Prince dishes to Edwards. Prince kicks to Towns. And he drives in. Morris with the rebound. Clippers leading by 7. George, that's a two-pointer. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Paul George with the steal. And now the Clippers on the break. Leonard against Prince. Shoots the 3. And it's Kawhi Leonard with the 3. Leonard's got the lead up to 10 now for the Clippers. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Clippers.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Yeah, you know, the defense just hasn't been able to keep up with them in this one. The transition game, as a result of good defense, has been very strong. Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Outside Leonard. Over Prince. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Leonard's got the lead, back up to 10 now for Los Angeles. Ball against Russell. Outside Edwards. Kicks it out to Prince. And the pass to Russell. Back to Prince. 6 to shoot. Outside Edwards. Jacks up a 3. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. Leonard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Los Angeles leading by 10. Morris outside. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Towns, the pass to Gobert. It's hauled in by Zubac, and it's the Clippers' ball. They're on a 14-4 run right now.
Yeah, they built a lead that simply can't be overcome at this point. So it would be a nice dub for Los Angeles.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooting.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for George.
I thought his active hands were a big help. I mean, he took some chances on defense, and his gambles paid off. He got a bunch of steals.
Prince finds Edwards. Back to Prince. Russell inside, covered by Wall. Edwards passes to Russell. And he lays it straight in.
You know, we've seen a big jump from Russell in terms of his production. Now he's a legitimate scorer who can dominate a game with his offense.
Now Wall. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it.
And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here.
Go.
So the Clippers win the tip. So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Johnson fill up the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the center position. Well, you got to expect a low-scoring game tonight, Grant. Two terrific defensive clubs fighting to lock each other down.
Both these teams are elite on the defensive end. These guys won't be making it easy out there. When there's lots of stops, lots of forced turnovers, it can be very difficult to find a scoring rhythm.
The shot by Johnson, no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Wall, the pass to Leonard. Double team on Leonard. Here's Zubats. Leonard with the ball. Uses the glass on the layup.
An athletic play by Leonard in the paint. Not letting anything hold him back from his shot.
Ball against Wall. Outside Johnson. Left side Booker. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
What you have to admire about Devin Booker is how much he scores the rock, as well as all the different ways he's able to finish.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And Booker is a guy you can lean on to help shoulder the offensive load, Richard.
Yeah, he's comfortable taking a lot of shots for his team. He's a volume shooter for a reason, because he understands how to score at an efficient clip, too.
Now here's Booker. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Johnson. With the teardrop. Booker can't get it to go. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. The kick out to Morris. Back to George. That one doesn't drop. And Phoenix the other way now. Ayton inside. He's working on Morris. And it's Bridges with the jam.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
The kick out to Morris. Back to Wall. Leonard on the wing. And good. Coming on the assist by Wall. Leonard's got 5 points.
You can trust Wall to find those openings. He's a talented distributor who wouldn't miss that chance.
Booker for 3. It's rebounded by Zubats.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Johnson against Morris. Now here's Wall. He's closely guarded. For 3, George. Clippers keep it alive. Zubac passes to Wall. Shoots over Paul. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team.
Here's Wall. George outside. Back to Wall. Shot clock at 5. Second chance shot. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
The speed John Wall plays the game has always been the thing that sets him apart. And even as he's pushing the tempo, he just stays in control.
Well, you talk about Wall's speed, Richard. There aren't too many players quicker to start the break than him.
He loves to get out and run. If Wall has a chance to push it and catch the D off balance, he'll do it. Just the kind of mindset you want at the point.
Here's Bridges. The Clippers grab the miss.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
Out to Leonard. Morris sets a screen to the middle. Pass to Wall. Leonard outside. Shoots over Johnson. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Bridges misses.
I think at the last second he decided to get slick. I don't think he'll make that mistake again.
Leonard against Paul. Now here's Leonard. Not a lot of room. Kicks it to George. Over Johnson. George, good.
And that's just pure from George. Nice job measuring the defense and taking the mid-range J.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Bridges with it. Guarded now by Morris. From deep, Johnson. It's rebounded by Zubats. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. And the dunk by Leonard.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
And with his skill, you kind of forget that Booker is 6'5" and can get to the rim with ease.
Leonard for 3. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. They've had incredible success defensively. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Los Angeles.
What a job Monty Williams has done in his time with the Phoenix Suns. Hats off to the talent that he's been able to bring in and develop. And that's the way he's created a winning culture.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. Bridges and Johnson fill up the forward spots. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5.
And he does it right in his face. This is how you answer a 3 with a 3. Just merciless.
Boy, Richard, you really can't say enough about what Monty Williams has done with this Phoenix team.
Struggled in his first year, but we gave him a break for that. Immaculate seasons the last 2 years, becoming a Western Conference juggernaut.
Wall kicks it to George. This one for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Yeah, and you don't want to let Devin Booker get easy points in transition.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Wall against Paul. Leonard outside. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. And the foul on Marcus Morris. That's his first foul. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star. And then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
And the Suns with possession. Good momentum. 8 straight points. Outside for Booker. Shoots over Wall, and there's Booker. That one's good. On the assist from Paul. Booker's got 7 points for the quarter. And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game, even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare.
Well, with roster sizes expanding and the addition of two-way contracts, the NBA has 100 more roster spots than around 12 years ago. RJ, how's that changed things in your mind?
Well, you just need so much more scouting and development, and you look at the different teams around this league, the ones that have continued success are the ones that are always able to find those diamonds in the rough. It's easy to get somebody good with a top 5 pick. Show me a team that can find somebody with the 30th or 35th pick.
And that's just terrific body control by Ayton, setting a solid pick and then quickly getting himself open.
George against Booker. George, no good.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Phoenix.
And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA.
And here are the Suns. They're on a 13-1 run. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. And if you talk to Bridges, Grant, he really credits his mom for his determination on and off the court.
You know, B.A., it's a terrific story. Now, she actually made the NBA before Mikal did. She joined the 76ers organization.
And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart.
The previous play is under
2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
George outside. Drives to the hoop, and the jam by George.
Gotta like the momentum on George's drive, cutting into the defense and clearing himself a path.
Ball against Paul. Outside for Booker. From downtown. It's rebounded by Zubats.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Yeah, not a smart move on that pass. Hopefully he'll learn from that.
And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 13-3 run. Paul with it. Guarded now by George. Booker, the pass to Paul. George with the block.
I mean, just a top defender in the NBA. George's wide wingspan and fast, incredible instincts really help him stifle shooters.
A nice shot by Zubats.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
The Suns have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. The kick out to Johnson. And again, it's the Suns missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
The kick out to Johnson. And the jumper is good. Johnson's got 5 points.
Chris Paul is always thinking pass first. He's so good at finding his teammates, especially when they're open.
George, good. And the Clippers lead by 2.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
The kick out to Johnson. No good with the triple.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
A dynamic two-way player. Leonard is especially gifted at turning defense into offense.
Booker, the pass to Johnson. Outside for Booker. From behind the arc. The shot won't fall. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much, guys. Zoo, a strong first half for this team.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Jackson and Kennard, the guards. Nicholas Batum out there with Robert Covington. And it's Powell in at the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. The Clippers in the lead. To the inside, Covington. And the jam by Covington.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
Crowder outside. And he converts the layup.
Assertive moves. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Los Angeles shooting an efficient 57% tonight. Jackson against Washington. Jackson, pass to Kennard. The three is up. And he can't get that one. The Suns go the other way with it. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Inside leaner. Good D by Covington. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Jackson, the pass to Covington. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Dario Saric. And the three-point shot, so important, Richard. That's something you added after you came into the league. What was that process like?
Well, look, as the game tilted that direction, it was no secret. You have to put in that time. But what I try and tell people is that it took me 3 years before I was able to even become a consistent three-point shooter, and another 5 before I became a good one. So as long as you're putting in the work, you're going to see the results.
Those who evolve are those who stay around. Here's Washington. That one drops for him.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Now Jackson. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. It's Powell, high post. Shot clock at 6. Driving inside, and Powell with the stuff.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Washington passes to Crowder. Back to Washington. Pass to Lee. Biyombo with it. And Biyombo slams it home.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Back to Powell. Here he goes. He can't get that one to fall. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Pass to Lee. Here's Shamet. Inside. Crowder with a screen. The Clippers grab the miss. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Powell. Back to Kennard. 18 feet out. Count it. Kennard's got his first bucket in this one.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Crowder outside. Here's the pick. Back to Lee. And he goes in for the dunk.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Washington against Jackson. Yep, that one goes. And the Clippers lead by 7.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Washington against Jackson. Pass to Shamet. 32 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's Lee. Oh, great D that time from Powell. Here's Kennard. No good from outside.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, and you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
And Biyombo slams it home.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. Here's Kennard. Misses the three. The third quarter comes to a close. Clippers ahead. They're up by 5. And when we return, we'll get the fourth. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker on the backcourt. Bridges and Johnson fill up the forward spots. And it's Ayton in its center. It's Bridges on the wing. Leonard defending. And they recover it. Here's Ayton. Another shot. And he lays it up and in.
I mean, come on. A 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
George against Booker. And it goes as the official calls the foul. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these previous plays even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Monty Williams was going over with his team. He told them he likes what he's seeing inside, saying, quote, stay on the attack. Getting to the rim is working for us right now. Attack until they stop us. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Nice pass. Such a unique talent on both ends. That time, Booker showing us his vision.
Leonard outside. Driving to the basket. Can't get it to drop. Johnson with the defensive effort. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to Ayton. Outside Booker. To the inside. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. George against Booker. George passes to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
George can make the tough passes. He can also make the easy ones, too. No way he was going to miss the wide-open man on that one.
Booker with a screen on Wall. Pass to Booker. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
First free throw is good.
When Devin Booker steps on the court, you almost expect 30 or 40-point nights. Booker is that talented. No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. George. The rebound by Devin Booker. Booker's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Bridges. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got his 4th assist in this one.
One way to beat good defense, use that double clutch.
Leonard with a screen on Booker. And the jam by George.
This team counts on George to deliver points. His consistency under pressure is key to their offense.
Paul passes to Booker.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Out to Bridges. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Bridges has got 4 points this quarter.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Kicks it to George. Back to Wall. Down low. Stolen by Booker. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
The ultimate scorer. Booker likes to add some clutch to his game.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Shot by Leonard, no good. For Phoenix, they've gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. Leonard against Booker. Bridges, right side. Paul for 3. Fires in the triple. And the Suns lead by 4.
This is Paul's veteran know-how becoming a factor. He is not afraid of these moments.
Cash! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
You talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Outside Paul. Outside Booker. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. Paul against Wall.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Pretty much they have to be perfect the rest of the way. That puts tremendous pressure on your offense.
Leonard passes to Morris. Back to Leonard. Pass to Wall. 5 to shoot. Out to Leonard. The 3. And he drills the triple.
I-C-E. Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Phoenix calls timeout. They trail by 1. 12 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Your thoughts, guys?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
If they've got a surefire, quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
12 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Booker. Oh, he missed it.
And even with the stakes this high, I wouldn't bet against Booker. He has this shot really dialed in.
Good on the first, and that ties this game up. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead. George outside. The kick out to Morris. Oh, bangs home the 3.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Phoenix calls timeout. All right, guys, what's your take?
This has to be a lob close enough to the basket to tip it in. No time for a catch and shoot.
Zubac with the steal. So a close game sees the Clippers taking this one. What a performance they had here at home. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Brian Anderson, along with we're expecting most of the action to come out of the backcourt of this game.
No, exactly, B.A. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. Adams grabs the miss. Bane against George. And the dunk by Jackson.
That pass was about the location, puts it perfectly into the hands of his teammate.
Now here's Wall. Leonard on the wing. Charity stripe shot, and that's good for 2.
Well, this might be Kawhi Leonard's favorite shot. It gets him in rhythm. The mid-range jumper so silky.
About a minute played here so far in the first. Three-pointer, Brooks. It's rebounded by Zubats. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Shot by Leonard, no good.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Bane finds Jackson. Back to Bane. Clock at 6. Pass to Morant. 4-3, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
Now here's George. It's hauled in by Ja Morant. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Bane, the pass to Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Steven Adams will leave no doubt when he's near the cup.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Leonard outside. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Leonard. Here's Morant. From deep three-point range. The shot misses. And the Clippers will come the other way. Wall on the take. Oh!
This seems to be the new breed of point guards who can play above the rim. Wall finishing with style.
Zubats against Adams. And the layup is good off the glass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
George finds Wall. Zubats. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Morant, the pass to Adams. Fades and shoots. And he can't bank that one in.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Up top, Zubats. Pass to Morris. Lets it go from deep. Adams grabs the miss. Memphis leading. There's Jackson with the 3. Drills it from deep. Jackson's got 5 now.
And that's part of what makes Jackson Jr. so dangerous. He's great inside, but can also shoot from the perimeter.
Leonard outside. 1:07 left in the opening quarter. And good. Coming on, the assist by Wall. Leonard's gotten his second bucket of the game.
This is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done.
Jackson with a screen on Wall. And he lobs it up to the rim. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. To the middle. Here's Morris. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
John Wall has an incredibly high basketball IQ, so you find the shooter and get it into their hands.
Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by Bane. For 3, George. On target from range.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Morant. It's stolen by Wall. Leonard for three. It's rebounded by Memphis. To the paint. Deflects the pass. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. It's been all about Jaren Jackson for Memphis. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Time for a quick break, then back. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
On the court for Memphis. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the three slot. Fires from deep. George, no good.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Outside Bane. Jackson with a screen on Wall. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Over Leonard. Bane with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jackson, the screen. Memphis needs to get off a shot. And stolen by Leonard. On the break. For three, George. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's the Grizzlies with the ball. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Outside Bane. There's the three. He can't hit that time. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Now George. Wall, the pass to Zubac. Leonard up top. Brooks defending. Pass to Zubac. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2. Here's Morant. Second quarter here. Just over a minute and a half played. Down low. Here's Jackson. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got his 6th rebound on the night. For three, George. The rebound by Jackson.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title-contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals, but without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
To the middle. Here's Jackson. Good, and the setup by Morant. Jackson's got 10 points.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
From deep. George, that one's good. And the Clippers lead by 4.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Bane, the pass to Brooks. Jackson against Morris. Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
What a night for Jackson so far. This could be the level of play we see from him consistently in future seasons.
Pass to George. Lets the three fly. Offensive board. Outside Wall. Back to Zubac. Second shot opportunity. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his 5th rebound in this one. The three from Bane. The shot, no good. The Clippers have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. George. The offensive rebound. This one for 3. Sinks the tray. 12 points for him.
You always feel like when Paul George rises and fires from 3, he believes it's going down. Great confidence behind that 3-point shot.
Outside Bane. The 3 is up. Up top, Morant. Wall covering. 6 on the shot clock. From deep, Bane. Counted from distance. Bane's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Clippers in the lead. Wall with it. Pass to Morris. Leonard with the ball. Brooks defending. Takes the 3. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Yeah, I just had a feeling Kawhi Leonard would respond with a 3 of his own. Beautiful.
Wall against Morant. Here's Adams. Back to Morant. Jackson on the wing. Fires the 3. Good. And the setup by Morant. Jackson's got 15.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
George outside. Morris, a screen on Bane. George for 3. That shot off the mark. He got it up. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Paul George, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Los Angeles Clippers, hitting 3 trays in the quarter, providing some sharp shooting. Back. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, how about Jaren Jackson? An impressive effort here today.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
Jackson and Kennard, the guards. Robert Covington is out there with Nicholas Batum. And it's Powell in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue.
Robert Covington is as competitive as it gets, and he gets to the window there.
Pass to Conchar. There's the 3. Hits a 3-pointer. Conchar's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a 3 off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
The score now all even. Conchar's got 6.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Pass to Powell. Back to Jackson. Now here's Batum. Kicks it out to Kennard. For 3. He can't get it to go. And it's Memphis the other way. To the inside. Here's Clark. Here's Conchar. Outside. Green. Back to Conchar. For the lead. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Buries it from 3.
This is a great option for Luke Kennard. They're going to run him off the three-point line, so you make a pull-up jump shot. That is nicely done.
On the wing, Conchar. Outside, Green. Fires from deep. Knocks down the long J. Green's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, Danny Green, absolutely fearless. You can make a 3, I can do the same.
Jackson, the pass to Kennard. Back to Jackson. Out to Powell. From deep. Conchar pulls it in.
What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
That puts him in the lead.
Well, Danny Green excels at recognizing when his teammates have open looks and putting it on the money. Nicely done.
Jackson outside. Powell against Green. Covington inside. Kicks it out to Kennard. 6 to shoot. Here's Batum. The shot off that time. Some solid defense from Williams. Here's Conchar, defended by Kennard. Jones, the pass to Williams. Here's Conchar. Back to Williams. Batum with the defensive effort.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Pass to Powell. Kicks it out to Kennard. From outside the arc. Drills it from deep. Kennard's got 6.
This, folks, is what a pure shooter looks like. Luke Kennard, so good from range.
And here is Green. Outside Jones. Pass to Clark. And stolen by Covington. And stolen by Jones. Oh, Clark with the slam. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Jackson down low, working on Jones. Clock at 6. Batum sets a screen. Jones grabs the board. Pass to Conchar from the arc. 3/4 of play and a close one here. It's the Grizzlies leading by. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with 3/4 behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. On the court for the Grizzlies. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. On target from range.
Yeah, he's really giving up size in that matchup. But on the perimeter, he can find the room he needs.
It's incredible to me how players have become so adept at creating just enough space to get the shot off. Nicely done.
Ball no good. Memphis leading. From deep, Bain. And no good.
We all know he's a good shooter. But from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And for the Clippers, they're shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Inside. Here's Jackson. Puts the move on. And the dunk by Jackson.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Leonard for 3. Drains the triple.
Boy, the range of Kawhi's shooting just keeps getting deeper and deeper. He really stretches you out.
Ball against Moran. And there are the Grizzlies with another bucket. The Clippers have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. George against Bain. Launches it. Clippers keep it alive. Leonard up top. Over Adams. Leonard can't get it to go. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 since this 4th quarter started. To the middle. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. George passes to Leonard. Let's go with a 3. Leonard can't get that one to fall. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving. Good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
Morant, the pass to Bain. Now here's Brooks. 4-3. Fires in the triple. Brooks has got his first 3 points of the game.
And they're putting together another quality possession of taking control of this game.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one.
Kicks it to George. Shot clock at 6. There's the triple. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
Here's Morant. Pass to Jackson. And here's Brooks. Here's Morant. That one off the back iron and out. Los Angeles has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter.
If you put together a list of the fastest players end-to-end, John Wall is certainly at the top.
Jackson outside. Back to Morant. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. The 3 is up. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. George against Bain. Fires the 3. They get it back. Second chance effort. Zubats passes to Leonard. The 3 ball. Up again. It's good on the putback. And it's now only a 5-point Grizzly lead.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
And there's the screen. Outside Bain. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute. Paul George loves delivering when the game is on the line. That is absolute best.
And the foul called on John Wall. That's his first foul. 23 seconds left in the fourth. And here's Morant. Brooks outside. Outside for Morant.
I can't believe that took so long. They needed to foul much sooner.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. George for 3. That shot, no good. And so the Grizzlies take the win. They played the villain tonight, and they played...